Steve from motorwork.com, and today we're doing a review of the ThinkPad Carbon X1, which is Lenovo's ThinkPad Ultrabook. This thing is super thin, super light, is made from carbon fiber. So let's go ahead and open the package and see what we have in here. First thing you can see here is an Ethernet dongle. So it doesn't have an Ethernet port because it's very thin and has to fit the Ultrabook requirements from Intel. So you do have an Ethernet dongle here that attaches via USB. Just leave that in the packaging for now. So we have our power cord and power brick, standard Lenovo size 90-watt power brick here, and this actually connects to your device via a proprietary port of sort. Almost looks like a USB port, but it's proprietary. And here is our ThinkPad Carbon here. This is a very, and I say again, very thin Ultrabook. Height is only 0.71 inches, so it's less than an inch. Very thin. You can see the slim profile there, just showing you the design. And let's look at some of the specs here. So this is our charging port, where that funny little port goes to, air vents. It's a regular USB. This is a wireless switch here on the side, so you can turn that on and off. Again, the profile is very thin. In the front, there's nothing there. Of course, at the bottom here, you do have your shoes and, of course, air vents. Switch over to the right-hand side. We have your memory card slot. You have a headphone mic jack. Here we have the DisplayPort button, and we have USB 3.0. With the SS signature, and we have a security lock, and that's pretty much it. Here there's nothing else. Or at the back here is for a SIM card, so you can actually use a SIM card with this to be mobile on the go. This weighs 3 pounds exactly. It feels lighter than 3 pounds. It's got this very soft, almost matted finish, which of course you can see is causing glare on the camera there. Give you something to focus on quickly. The very top, yeah, you do have 2 indicators for battery and charging there, and of course your ThinkPad logo should light up when you charge it. So let's open this up. I'm just going to drop this down for a second. Open it up. Now this is running an Intel i7 V Pro processor. This is an i7 processor in here. The V Pro is a different style processor to fit Ultrabook standards and requirements. This also has 8 gigs of memory. You can see the keyboard layout, very traditional ThinkPad keyboard layout here. Of course, you've got your little track digi in the middle. If I bring this forward here, you can see you do have your buttons for your volume. You do have your mute button. And you have a couple of buttons here. You have your mic button there, your power button. You've got a 720p webcam on the top, and this actually folds all the way flat. Now, giving you just a profile look again, this is still a very, very thin Ultrabook. I mean, this thing is very thin, light, very durable. Now, Lenovo said this meets the military standard specs, so I can drop it, and I shouldn't have issues with it whatsoever. Alright, so I've spent a lot of time with this guy here, the ThinkPad Carbon X1. It is one of the thinnest and lightest Ultrabooks I have used, and I really, really like this Ultrabook. Let's put it this way, I'll go out and say this is the best Ultrabook currently on the market. First of all, it is super light. You've also got this carbon build. I've dropped it a couple of times and it works. And I didn't purposely drop it, it just actually fell, and it's solid even though it's very thin. Now the model I have here is the i7 model. It's the i7 Core i7 V Pro. Now that model comes with 4 gigs. If you want 8 gigs, you have to go with the i5. I've got 6 gigabytes of SSD storage here. You cannot upgrade this to an 8. I believe this is only a 4, according to the website from Lenovo. Now, first thing is just looking at this design. You can see how thin it is. Of course, I can open this up and you can lay it out flat. You can see how thin that is. You've got USB 3.0 on this side, your dual headphone jack. You know the whole spiel there. And of course, you've got another USB and your Wi-Fi switch here on that side. Now, putting this up here, you've also got your traditional trackball and a very smooth trackpad. One thing I will say though with this is that it's also got that rapid charge feature. Now, literally takes maybe an hour and a half to fully charge, but if you charge it for about, I believe 20 minutes, you get about 7% of the charge and so on and so forth. And it's great. Now, the battery life, they claim about 7 hours. I'm probably with the i5, with the i7 here, I've gotten close to about 5.5 hours, which is still good. One thing I will note that is the battery life software here that they have, it kind of flickers. That's one of my just little annoyances with it. It does actually give you a steady decreasing pace of how your battery drains. So sometimes it will jump back up, go down, but my overall clock use with it is about 5.5 hours. Now, in terms of usability and functionality, this thing runs very, very well. It's smooth, it's fast, efficient. Again, like I said, this is 256 SSD. SSD is fine. You can see I opened it up there, and immediately, it came up. Boot time, of course, is what you expect with most SSD builds. The keyboard is nice. It's great. You got a backlit keyboard here to actually turn on the backlit keyboard. You hit function and spacebar. And you can, I don't know if you guys can see that, you can change the varying levels and turn it off. It's like 2 levels up and 2 levels down. We've got a webcam here, HD webcam, which is also very nice. Again, it just works very well. I like it because it's functional. I've used it to edit videos too. I was using Power Director to edit video here. And honestly, it did a 5-minute video and it took about 3 minutes to edit, which is great. It's about a 300 megabyte file, so that is fantastic if you want to do a video editing on the road. This is great. Now, this unit, I think the highest bill for any of these units is close to about $1,900, almost $2,000, but it is well worth it. It's one of those Ultrabooks that once you start using, you realize and say, yes, this is what I want to use. I mean, I'm not trying to sugarcoat this, but I think Lenovo has really done a fantastic job here. One thing of note though is that if you're, for instance, in my case, if you're editing video, this thing runs very hot because there literally is one vent on this side and you can see everything, all the hot air just pushes out that way on the left hand side. So it runs pretty hot with if you're doing a lot of heavy work with it. But overall, this is a solid, and I mean solid, Ultrabook on the market. It weighs about 3 pounds. Actually, they say 3 pounds exactly. To me, it feels like 2.5. It feels super light. I think it's just the build itself that makes it feel light. Very rugged. You can drop it, not purposely, by mistake, and it still handles very, very well. Overall, it's a solid Ultrabook. I totally like it. I love it. I mean, I've said in the past, I'm not a big fan of the trackball because that's just not me, but with everything Lenovo has done here with this ThinkPad Carbon X1, I think it's pretty much the benchmark for all Ultrabooks on the market. Everything else follows from this. So if you guys are looking for an Ultrabook and willing to spend the amount of money to get something that was durable, functional, and also is very, very reliable, I say go with the ThinkPad Carbon X1. It's a great Ultrabook. The only, you've got Bluetooth here, you've got Wi-Fi. You've also got a slot here at the back. Close this up quickly. For also your SIM card, so you can actually put a SIM card in here and actually use wireless data on this. So this is fantastic. You can see just looking at this, it's a very light, very portable. I can flick it around, and I can't tell you how much I really love this. So if you guys have any questions or any comments about the ThinkPad Carbon X1, let us know. You can see again, quick start up there. Don't forget to subscribe to all our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. It's all aboard to work with Duos. So this is Thunder saying thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.